Okay, I'll show you my heirloom tomatoes here. And that one there's over 6 foot tall. This one is too. This one here is a Brandywine, and it's taller than I am. I'm 6 foot. This one's probably 6¼ foot tall. There's 6 different variety in here. Black ones, and striped German, Black Prince, Pineapple, Mortgage Lifter, Cherokee Purple, Mariana's Peace. Yeah, and those things were just 6 inches tall a few months ago, and exploded. This here is a California Wonder. It's the regular kind. There's 2 peppers on here. About ready to pick. That's my grandma's avocado tree there. There's 3 of them. And there's Aroma. And that thing was as tall as the fence. But got lopped off a couple times. Been having some problems with people. But anyway. And this one here died. That was a peach scorpion. Got from the Pepper King. You know who that is. It died. Someone put some chemicals on it there. That one's doing alright now. They were even bigger than that when I got them. And they've just been slowly either leaves falling off or not growing. There's chlorine. There's pool water draining my yard more than once. That there is that's a brain strain. That's a King Naga. All these were a lot bigger. That one was way bigger as a brown Moruga. This one I grew from seed. It was a Reaper. Got the seeds from Pepper Joe's. There's a Jonah, 7-pot Jonah, and it was a lot nicer than that, bigger and fuller, all that stuff. Until people started messing with it. Back over here, I dug these beds out about 2 foot deep from that concrete gutter deal there all the way to that right there. It's all mixed soil real good. And then over here underneath the tarp, that's about 3 foot deep at least. That one's dug out real good, and it's got my mix in there of soil. Wait for my plants to get big enough size, and I'll put them there. See, these are all Reaper in the cups, and then all the red pots, those are chocolate Moruga. The Reapers were from seed from Ed Curry, and then these were starter plants for free from Dale Jr. over at Baker's. This is my Moruga Scorpion. I grew it from seed. It was one of those magic plants in a can. I started it back in December inside, and had it in direct sunlight for a while, and it was stunting the growth. So I took it out, put it over here in sort of the shade, and it took off. It's finally getting some pods on there. Those are about 2 weeks old, maybe 2.5 weeks old. Real good looking pods there, just wicked looking. Most of them have stingers. This one's dimpled in. It's got 5 good sized pods on it. this one over here. Oh, got a stinger on it. And I'll be eating one of these as soon as they ripen up. For the first time ever, eating a super hot. It's gonna be something else. That's a nice plant. I didn't even have to top it or nothing. And moving on. I got these plants from. Okay, we'll start in here. This is a Ritzavina. It's fixing to spit out some flowers. Grew that one from seed from Pepper Joe. That's a boot, regular ghost. Grew that one from seed from Ed Curry. It's a Moruga. It's one of them magic plant in the cans. I got 4 plants out of it. That's a hybrid banana pepper there. Got that from Lowe's. Here's the other 2 Morugas. Plant them together. Doing good. These 2 over here, Naga Vipers from Baker's. Doing good, haven't had any aphid problems since a long time ago, 3 or 4 months ago. I sprayed for them and with just some all natural soap, and that's all I had to do. Just wipe the leaves off underneath. Here's some that get mainly direct sunlight. Those are both King Nagas. Got those from Pepper King. Those are actually free. And it's a Ritzavina. Grew from seed. The leaves fell off because there's so much water. Had 7 inches of rain at one time. That's just a Dragon Cayenne I got from Lowe's. I've already picked a few pods off. And leaves are shriveled up. It got shot. That's a Golden Cayenne. Got 1 pod off of it. Got this a long time ago from HB Plus. This is a Heirloom Tabasco. Had to cut it in twice, at least half. Cut it in half at least twice. Excuse me. This whole thing was flooded up over more than once. These are my direct sun plants here. I've already harvested a bunch of bell peppers off of them. That's a big Bertha over there. That's a sweet red bell in the middle. This is a hybrid Bonnie green bell. Look at that stem on there. It's massive. And these plants were just little bitty. Just a couple months ago, a few months ago. And in the back, those are Heirloom Cayenne. This one is, and this one on the right here. I don't know what kind of pepper that was. It had light green, almost yellow peppers, and they shot straight up like a sunrise scorpion. And I ate one of them, and it was a lot hotter than cayenne. I know that much. Thought maybe it was a Thai. That's what Chili Beast said, but still don't know for sure what it is. It's strawberries. There's a tomato clipping. There's another one of them free Moruga scorpions from Baker's. Had about 11 or 12 free plants from them. And we'll go inside now. It's my indoor grow setup. Really crappy, but it works. Let's see, These are chocolate America scorpions, some free ones from Baker's. These are too. I guess all these are. And the ones with the aluminum foil and these on the end, these are all from Baker's. But they're Ghost, Jigsaw, Bubblegum, 7-Pot. There's some Reapers in there. Can't think of the other ones right now, but there's probably about 6 strains in there. 5 or 6. Those are doing good. I'm starting to harden them off. I'm going to put those in containers for sure. I learned that that's the best way to do it since we got just crazy weather all the time. You never know when it's going to just flood. Plus I got people that like to mess with my plants. I'm not going to say who, but hard enough just growing stuff as it is without having to worry about people. There's some Roma tomatoes. I've had at least 50 or 60 of them off of that plant. Just unbelievable results. And I just got it a few months ago, like I said, so very happy with that. I've made lots of salsas and put a lot on sandwiches already. I've only had one heirloom tomatoes at Black Prince that I've been able to eat, and it was amazing flavor. Put it on some tacos. And I don't ever eat tomatoes straight up. I was eating these. I was just slicing and eating it. There's one left on there. I gave one to a friend of mine already. I guess the reason these are so tall, I use a lot of fish every 2 weeks. And instead of tomatoes, there's foliage, which is cool. I like having these big plants. I already got a bunch of tomatoes. So I guess that's about all I can show you. I guess I didn't show you this over here. Is a tomato clipping. It's doing good. And this is a clementine. Found a seed in one of those seedless mandarins, and sure enough it grew. Alright guys.